these conditions that the tenants are living in are unsafe.
Yes, the conditions at 855 South Washington, we have gone and inspected the site, municipal enforcement, and we have found unsafe conditions.
Caved-in ceilings, patched up holes, decaying wood. Inspectors found unsafe conditions inside this Mobile apartment building.
Tonight, NBC 15 is getting help for the people trapped in housing hell. Rachel Wilkerson has been working for a month to get those homes cleaned up. Rachel?
That's right. The people who live there cried out for help last month, and after I saw for myself what's happening inside and outside the building, I took their concerns straight to the mayor's office. 855 South Washington Avenue, 4 apartments, countless problems. Just ask Tatiana Shepard.
There's a hole in this wall. He just spray painted the steps out there black. This is what they did to fix our floor, and they put a big board over it.
She's lived here for just over a year and says her health is suffering because of the conditions.
My doctor told me I'm getting sick while I'm living in this house. Like, I'm getting sick. My immune system is like, I am getting sick.
Her neighbors told NBC 15 the same thing, so we asked the city to send an inspector. The city cited the owner for 8 violations last month, inside and outside: a leaky roof, unsafe repairs. You can even see daylight through the wall.
This is probably one of the worst ones we've had.
The city told the owner to fix those problems back then, but people who live here say it's even worse now. You can see half of the ceiling is gone after this weekend's heavy rain. Inspectors returned today.
Yeah, right now, have collapsed ceiling pieces, potential roof damage there, the exposed siding on the exterior, the stairs are an issue. A lot of tripping hazards, somebody could get hit in the head. There's a lot of damage there.
James Rudolph is the building's landlord. He works for the property owner. Rudolph told NBC 15 in April he was fixing the problems. We went back to him today after inspectors found more issues. We need to talk about these conditions, the apartment complex, the conditions that the tenants have been living in. He wouldn't talk to us on camera, but again promised he's fixing the problems. But the city says pictures are worth 1,000 words. Today the city issued multiple citations.
The owner has plenty of ample opportunity to respond to the city, work with us, try to pull a permit, get the property repaired. At the end of the day, we've got all these tenants in the properties living in this condition that's not acceptable.
The city says it will keep following up, and we've also learned Mobile fire inspectors have issued several violations and will also be following up. We'll let you know what they find.
With 6 more citations slapped on the owner of a property, NBC 15 News has been investigating for months now after those tenants reached out to us for help. NBC 15's Rachel Wilkerson has been trying to get help for those families. Rachel?
Greg, the city told us this is one of the worst cases it has seen. 855 South Washington Avenue is now vacant and on the verge of being condemned. Inspectors have written 8 new tickets, resulting in fines for property owner Carl Coker. Coker is apologizing after a series of NBC 15 reports exposed deplorable living conditions.
To all the tenants, I was unaware of everything that was going on. I didn't have knowledge because I'm not that type of a landlord, and I do apologize for everything that's happening now.
Tenant Tatiana Shepard claimed she was getting sick inside this apartment. We saw caved-in ceilings, hazardous steps, paint falling off the walls, and dead rats inside these units.
This is so sad. Look at this. This is very sad.
2 weeks ago, the city and fire department each issued multiple citations identifying the property as unsafe. Tenants were forced to pack their bags and move out, upsetting the property's landlord.
Don't be having us on camera.
Coker says he is in the process of selling the building to landlord James Rudolph. When their deal was reached last year, Coker says he put Rudolph in charge of getting the apartments up to code before anyone moved in.
Well, prior to me selling it didn't look nothing like that at all. That's horrible.
Coker's attorney, Willie Huntley, says Rudolph is 2 months behind on payments to Coker.
It's sad. Like, I never can just say nothing more, but why he won't fix it? We take rent from us every month. That could just stop from putting it in your pocket for a couple of months to invest in what you putting people in.
A city spokesperson says until the deed is in Rudolph's name, Coker will be on the hook for tickets and repairs. Reporting live in Mobile, Rachel Wilkerson, NBC 15 News.